Um, Yesterday was playing Street Fighter 6 for the past few days, obviously, and played on Street Fighter 6, and I got exposed in Capcom just like that. Lost my first placement match, so I got exposed, and it seemed like Street Fighter is not for me because for one, I had full mental health issues, and there's only so much I can do in Capcom because I have full mental health issues. There's only so much I can pay attention to if I get triggered. So Capcom's not for me, I guess. And as far as the online aspect of it, because yeah, I got the arcade, so it works fine. It works pretty well. Just um, is that I'm not good in Capcom right now. And I was playing online for yesterday. All my player points were gone, but that was because when I was playing in my aunt's mom's house, it kept disconnecting on my end because a lot of people were playing Capcom houses. All my player points were gone, literally gone. So I played Street Fighter 6 online last night. I lost my first place in that just like that. So yeah, I'm still not good in Capcom. But neither is Henny either. Because like I said, I played online 146. I was playing for I think about a few hours each on Street Fighter 6. Or actually, I played 12. I said I played 12 hours on Street Fighter 6. First, the character creation part of it, but like I said too, um, since I'm dealing with full mental health issues, so much in Capcom I can pay attention to if I get triggered, obviously. So Capcom's not for me, and I can live with that. Well, no, as far as Street Fighter is concerned, it's not for me because when you're dealing with full mental health, it's mental blocks that cause you not to pay attention to certain things. So, he's like I said, I played online in Capcom. Unlike Henry in Capcom, he's still not good with Ryu. Still, I'm not good either, but he's able to do my moves with one of my mains. Just that there's better players than me, and I had to respect that. So there's a lot of players in Capcom that are better than me, so I can't say I'm good in Capcom. Capcom might not be for me then. Can't call myself a trial if I didn't play online, which I did play online on 6 and 4 hours. Just all my player points on 4 was gone. So that was because of bad connections on my when I was playing my aunt's house, and I was getting those points then. Just the Street Fighter is not for me. It is for Henny Eater. At least, like I said, I played online and played my first place. I just lost my first place, and actually, I lost both my placement matches, to be honest. So I backed up before it even happened. It was about to disconnect on his end because his connection was lagging. So, at least I said I played online Street Fighter 6. It wasn't a good run while I was trying to establish myself in Capcom. At least arcade stick works. So, in Capcom, I could just focus on the other Capcom games as far as the other fighting games, pretty much. At least I can say I'm good in those games. For I don't Marvel vs. Capcom 3 um, the Capcom game that I also have. I'm probably not gonna be good in Street Fighter 5 either. So I mean, just when you're dealing with full mental health, it's a four mental blocks I have to worry about. So I'm not good in Capcom. Street Fighter's not for me. At least I can say I played online for the whole time yesterday. Just that it's not for me. Now, as far as the other Capcom games might be for me, as far as the Devil May Cry series and everything else, but as far as Street Fighter, it's a different ball game. Because there's only excuse me, burn down. There's only so much I can pay attention to before I'm not down there in Capcom no more. So Capcom's not for me. As far as Street Fighter's not for me. It's still my uncle's game either way. But Joe likes it or not either. I'm not good in Capcom. Joe might be better than me slightly because at least he can do his moves with his main. I can do my moves with my main too. Just there's only so much I can pay attention to before I actually fall for certain things. So yeah, you saw my builds in Unique Hutch as far as the builds I made on Unique Hutch. Those 3 builds that I actually recorded on Street Fighter 6 yesterday on Unique Hutch. I'm just not good at Capcom. There's only so much I can pay attention to because one, I'm dealing with full mental health issues, and two, there's only so much I can do if I get triggered, obviously. And I have my attention span is somewhat limited because I don't pay attention to everything when it comes to certain things in Capcom. So, um, There's only so much I can do. So at least I said I played online. That's on Street Fighter 6. Just that Capcom's not for me. As far as Street Fighter, it's not for me. I thought it was because I thought I was gonna be able to turn it around just like that, pretty much. But based on me losing, it's I drew the decision to just. Let's see. Oh, okay. Um, like I was saying, anyways, not good in Capcom. Back and focus on the other Capcom games, but neither is Henny either. I know he's gonna say he's still a leader. I said no. You're probably better than me from doing a move standpoint, but you're not better in terms of better players here. Either way, um, Capcom's not for me. Fall Street Fighter's not still my uncle's game. Where Joe likes it, he's mid at best with Ken Ryan. He's mid at best. He's probably better than me because he can do the moves, so his man's better than me. But like I said too, you know, 356, it's still a very good game. It is because it's the number one overall race quitting game for good reason. Just that I was trying to play full online yesterday, which I did play like several battles, and then couldn't get back on track. Obviously, too much rust, and two, using a controller that I wasn't accustomed to. I was trying to use my controller for my current controller, as you saw. I was not the arcade stick, but the drop off of Amazon most recently, and said, not good in 4 either. So I just going to move on from online Fallout 4 and 6 because like it's not my game. There's other games I can succeed in Fallout 4. Now Call of Duty I can succeed in that game because it does require a lot of paying attention to, especially when it kind of killing the enemies and seeing the right markers. Either way, so I can focus on Call of Duty and all the shoot 'em ups, the easy platinum games I've been like. I can focus on those games because like I said, it's been one hell of a journey gaming wise. At least like I said, I played Street Fighter 6 advanced. And I did get some trophies, a lot of trophies. It would have been more just Street Fighter. Street Fighter's not for me. It's for any either. He still don't play the women radio either. It's not for Joe either because he's still mid at best. At least you can say he has a point. I have none yet, but I lost my first 2 placement matches already. So, as far as online Capcom's not go far. Street Fighter's not for me. There's other games I can see in Capcom though, in that division though, in 2K. Those are games I'm more dominant in because I paid attention to how to kill enemies in 2K and Division. So, anything at Division Falls Call of Duty. So, um, like I said, Street Fighter's not for me. At least I said I played it online. Unfortunately, for the first time in a long time, and then played 6 for the first time online. It's not for me. Not every game fighting games for everybody. If you're dealing with mental health issues and mental blocks get in the way of you being dominant. So, Street Fighter 6 is not for me. Well, it is for me for the character creation example. Just playing online now. I had to play in those first 2 and lost both of them. So no, I got exposed that fast. But Henry would have got exposed too, as well. As much as he played online in Capcom, he would have got exposed too. Because he'd been probably even ranking up on the molding. Either way, or ranking up here and there, and then demoting back down to where he was rank wise. It's not for Henry though. Unless you want to say it's still his game, he's the face of the game, so no, you're not. I am on the cover for good reason, but at least I can say I got exposed in Capcom because I lost my first 2 placement matches, just like that. And I was still C plus was gone. For this down, my player points was gone because when I was playing on Smalls, all my player points were gone because of bad connection on my end. Because a lot of people were playing, so not surprising there. So 6 is not for me, but it is for Henry and Joe either. It's still John's game either way. That I can say. It's not for me because there's only so much you can pay attention to when you're kind of dealing with mental health issues. And there's 4 mental blocks. I'm dealing with 4 mental health. There's only so much I can pay attention to as far as mental blocks. The mental blocks get in the way, and that some of it, a little bit of limited attention span. There's only so much I can pay attention to if I get triggered. But either way. So Street Fighter 6 online, 4 online is not for me. It's not, and I can live with that. Not every game is for everybody. As far as fighting games is concerned, but I know Tekken still is my dominant game. At least I can use the arcade stick. My current arcade stick could say it works with PC. I have to check to make sure it's compatible for Microsoft now. We might have to get the Hori Fighting Command. I don't know, but anyway, might have to get that anyway because I don't know if that one the Hori Fight arcade stick works with It said it works for PC, but I don't know if it works for Michael because it says PS4, PS5, and PC. So I don't know if it works for Michael. So, but I can get the horrifying coming out for Tekken though. Probably going to need it for that game in particular. But I could probably start myself in Tekken at least because I did play Tekken 6 and 7 online years ago and years later. So there should be already got Instruction Level 5 Infinite on Tekken 8, but either way. So, like I said, it's been one hell of a journey gaming wise. Got some games to get next week. They're all easy platinum games. They're from this dude I just told y'all. Got the name of the studio in particular, but the easy platinum game. I've got 3 avatars coming my way on Furry Kingdom. So 2 avatars coming on Extra Glory 2, and then 1 avatar on Furry Kingdom. It's a royalty night avatar from Cold Burns, 49¢. Now I got 2 avatars coming on Extra Glory 2, but one is that represents my actual background that I'm rocking on Sony currently, which is the Keep Calm Game 1 avatar, but I also got that background thing on Sony rocking it currently. And also another one, the Serious Bulldog avatar. I will also get then 3 easy platinum games. And then we're off from the New Year. So as you saw in my PSN profiles video a few days ago, bought 2 games and they were millicents. So I was able to plan out one of them. The other one I couldn't plan out because it was a voice LTT game and it was a racing game, obviously. Well, it's a voices game. It took longer than anticipated. couldn't get that platinum. Well, at least I earned some of the tries. Couldn't earn the platinum right away because it took too long. They even try to get the first place in all those races, but either way, so couldn't get that button. But in that other game, last with Cat, I was able to button that out. All my other PSNs in my main account, button down my rotate account, but it didn't take long. So, yeah, I mean, I would get back to playing Yu-Gi-Oh, but it seems like when I'm playing Yu-Gi-Oh, every time I play Yu-Gi-Oh on Furry Kingdom, my save deck gets corrupted every time, or the menu freezes up every time. So, not that I want to still keep playing Yu-Gi-Oh. Any songs that. That's a good question, 80 songs 947. That's a good question. But either way, anyways, like I said, it's been one hell of a journey, but Street Fighter 6 is not for me, online wise. At least I said I played Street Fighter 6 online. Took my first 2 placement matches and lost both of them, so it wasn't going to look good. I actually got exposed. I can say that at least. Before I definitely got exposed, I ran into better players. So there a lot of rust involved in that. Of course, I was using the control. I was using to play. Obviously, to play Capcom, obviously. So Street Fighter's not for me. So I had to respect it. But Capcom glory days of trying to redeem myself against him. It could be old for him, but it's old for Henry too because he still can't beat these obvious matchups. It's old for Henry though, and Joe's Cortez and Cap might be long gone. Still buying Ultra and Super Street Fighter 6 though. That's a no-brainer. As far as Ultra and Super Street Fighter 6 and Ultra Street Fighter, still buying that. Hopefully I know Marvel Drama play it. Online if he gets back to if he had more time. Either way, like I said, Street Fighter 6 online is not for me for because I got exposed just like that playing better players. Especially players that rank with me or not. 1-6, I played players that were already diamond the boss, and I'm not gonna beat these players. I already got exposed. So Street Fighter 6 online is not for me, but it's not for Andy and Joe either. As long as John's still down there in Capcom, that's what matters. So I'll never be good in Capcom. I just had to respect not every game for everybody. As far as fighting games, but Tekken, I can turn that around easy because I'll be already Tekken God Supreme on Tekken 8. That's a no-brainer. That should be already God Destruction on 5. Nobody can debate my greatness in bad. Not even Dim Hardy himself can debate me in bad greatness in Tekken. God Destruction Infinite. Or 5, and level 5 Infinite. Dim Hardy couldn't debate me on that. Because you're Tekken God Supreme or whatever you are rank-wise. So you can't debate me on that. But you try to call that controversial false in rank or not. Controversial or not. So I told you before, rank does matter as much as a lot of casuals don't say it doesn't. Especially Joseph in particular says it does matter. So if I was playing Tekken Online, I probably already got Destruction Level 5 Infinite in no time. Based on me doing the Amiibo Response with that horrifying Commander Haka. Probably going to have to buy that still, because I told you I was going to buy that still. As far as playing Capcom Online, on Series. That's very unlikely now. After what happened to me on Sony as of last night and yesterday, after getting exposed. So I mean, 356 is not for me, pretty much. So as far as the online part of it, pretty much not for me. I can still finish the character creation storyline though. So some silver lining right there. Either way. Um, so now I can probably finish the character creation storyline on Freddy Kinnaman channel. He should be done with it. But um, like I said, as I told a lot of people, as I told a lot of people, Capcom's not very bad as far as fighting games. It is for me, just that it's not for me as far as dealing with mental. Because mental bots get in the way of me being dominant. So, as far as Capcom's concerned, I have to move on from this game. As far as Street Fighter, not uninstall it like move from. I did all uninstall 4 because I got exposed to 4 better players, and nah, when I done install it. Again, this time my Gore days in 4 is over. Long gone. My Yu-Gi-Oh! Gore days is still there, just have to wait for the Masters, obviously. Yu-Gi-Oh! Like I said, those in Mega Evolution Remastered. As I told him all day with remastering those 2 OG ones. Either way, I'll wait for those. I'm still dominant in that game, I can say that at least. Better, much dominant than on as far as using different decks here, at least. But because the OG ones are in the past now, because I was trying to get that fight against Diamante. I had to get in that player trophy, obviously. So when I was playing it, most of last year and this year, or this month of this year, and just that say that it got corrupted because a black screen came on the TV. I was like, what the? But I said, no, I'm gonna say that it's gone. I'm gonna lose all that. So, I can focus on games that I know that I can finish, obviously, and just easy platinum games and 2K going forward here and Call of Duty going forward. Those games I know I'm down there. I can say that at least. Because Street Fighter is not for everybody, especially when dealing with 4 mental health issues. There's only so much you can pay attention because your mental block gets in the way if you when I'm dealing with 4 mental blocks can get in the way, and I'm doing a limited attention span. So there's only someone that can pay attention and get before I get triggered. So, Capcom's not for me. Well, Fall Street Fighter not for me. There's other games that I could be down there. No, Tekken R I was down there. I did play 6 and 10 online years ago. A long time ago. It's just that to get back into the online part of it on 8 on Series S. But either way, sad to buy that game already. The game's over 100 gigs. I still have to buy Rating 4 Recount Remix. Once it goes back on sale on Sony, Rating 3 Recount Remix. Raid Story Remix, Storm Connections. All the Sonic games. I said to get that Stern all the installed games. All the Sega games are big. Back somehow was trying to get the 2 terabyte external, but it's going to be tough. Everything went up as far as the brands for the 2 terabytes. So I just had to stick to the 500. Since I have the 500 gigabyte PS4, I'm going to stick to the 500 gigabyte external hard drive model, which just makes more sense from a budget standpoint. But either way, so I still had to space install Cold War, and I still had to space install Tom Crush's Breakpoint. I do want to clean that up before I do want to clean that up. And clean up Mortal Kombat XL so I can be done with that whole story. My cloud saves still there on Xbox Glory 2, my cloud saves. So that's still there on first game. I had to finish that whole storyline again. And then the towers that I was trying to finish again. That'd be a true huge cleanup. With Tom Cruise and Mortal Kombat XL on Freddy Kingdom. But either way, those 2 games I know be able to clean up and finish again. So I don't want to say I finished it twice. Tom Cruise Breakpoint twice back. The games I was buying on Series S was going to be All Four Super Astronauts, Thunderstruck. That was the name of that game I got that platinum last Saturday. That was 2 Saturdays ago when I got that one. Thunderstruck. Thunder. That's the game, right? I think it's Thunder something. But that was Rocket Games. That's when I planted that out on 2 Saturdays. You saw my video for that, obviously. When I was playing, obviously. So when I do get Thunder, what the name of that game? Thunder something for the Rocket Games. That All Four Super Astronauts, Route Revenge, Friday Night Champion, Black Ops 6, Tekken 8. Maybe Tekken 7. I don't know about getting Tekken 7. I already finished the game twice before I got last week or 2. Just that my cloud saves are still there on Sony, so I prefer with Tekken 7 on Sony. The Tekken 8, I finished that on Series. That's because I didn't finish that one yet. I could finish that twice if I wanted to, if I peak, and even now online mode included. But either way, see what else. Yeah, I had to buy Fighting Night Champion, Rating 4 Recount Remix, Rating 3 Recount Remix, Rating 4 Overcoat, the OG one, 360 backwards compatible one, 5 director's cut. PJ Tour Road the Masters. PJ Tour 2K25. I would buy the game wrestling games from this wrestling games, but they were really big in terms of the storage. All this wrestling game from wrestling game from 2 years ago was over 100 plus gigs. I said, God damn, bro, like damn. Even for last year's wrestling game, it's over 100 gigs. Even that farewell tour, which is over 150. I said, God damn, bro. But when I upgrade that external hard drive, I can use my codec one for my Series S. I still had to get another bigger external hard drive for my Series S, because all the other games I'm going to be getting, if they're backwards compatible, going to be over at least 30 gigs or bigger. 30 gigs, depending on if it was a new game or backwards compatible game, but either way. So I have 3 external hard drives, but I'll be getting, instead of me getting my external hard drive on Temu, because I saw on Temu, it was reasonable from a budget standpoint. It said it only works for phone. When I looked at the information, it said it only works for phone, my tablet, and it still works for the consoles. I think it just works for the next gen only. As far as that, so I said, damn, don't work for the 8th generation bastards. Either way, hey, Wood, then Drew the Super Chat. What's up? What's up? Hey, what's with the Super Chat? One of my Twitter bills. What's up? What's up? 2280 Drew the Super Chat. What's up? What's up? Either way, so just wanted to stick to the final gig since I had the final gigabyte PS4, so I just stick to the final gigabyte external hard disk. It's going to cost me 16 and some change off of eBay, and plus the 549, so that's 21 total. Plus my tablet too, so I got 2 things coming off of eBay instead of me getting that external hard disk. It's good that I looked at that one on Temu, obviously, because it said it only works for the 9th generation console. Only if I was that trying to say bastards, I had to get the one that works for this console. But when I upgrade my external hard disk, get my tab, that's coming later on this weekend. Not today, but next Saturday. But either way, so I got my phone tab coming. That's gonna be the eBay doors. So it's gonna be a mini haul. And then I got to get my vitamin, because my vitamins are almost gone. I had to get my body wash off of Instacart. Obviously, I was trying to call Dart today, but it seemed like they're closed. You know, they said they're open. So I might have to call them back. Obviously, so I was trying to request a Dart to get to my haircut today, but no, not haircut today. I mean, on the 31st. Why I meant to say. Sorry about that. But I was trying to call Dart today for the 31st. And it seemed like they're closed. The building is open, but they said the Dart and Reflex is closed. Because they open at 7, they close at 7. I think it said 7 p.m. on Sunday, one of those times, if I'm not mistaken. But either way, I said, bastards, man. So I was like, I'm going to get a Lyft or Uber just to get there. That's fine. I can still get there that way, Uber or Lyft. But either way, because Lyft is cheaper. Just me getting there and back. So I had to get my haircut next week. So I have a mini haul. That's going to be my tablet and my external hard drive on eBay. The final gigabyte external hard drive on eBay. So at least I had the space to install Cold War once I install. It's going to take a minute to install because the game's over 180 gigs, almost 175 gigs. So, and then when I saw Tom Clancy's Breakpoint, that's going to be about 60 gigs because I got all those free add-ons through Ubisoft Plus. So that's going to take a minute to install that. Turn more, that's going to take about a minute too to install the old 55 gig count that patch update. So yeah, I'm gonna have the external hard drive. My tablet finally coming this weekend, next Saturday, upcoming final Saturday, which is my grandmother's birthday. Either way, the air season just started as of a few days ago. Either way, so I'll have three external hard drives. I'll have 4, like I told you in that video, 4 total external hard drives. But one of my that Kodak one I'll be using for my Series S. I have Game Pass Premium. The other external I'm going to probably need, because if I'm buying any of the newer games, I might need the expansion card, but that's all depends on the price of that expansion card or the external, which depending on which one I want to pay for. From a budget standpoint, that depends. So I'm going to need the space to install those games on upstairs as far as the external. So I'm going to have 3 totals, almost 4 internal externals. But when I upgraded for Sony for that 500 gigabyte model coming off of eBay, obviously. That and the tablet, that's going to be 50 total. So that's 50 of that gone. Minus my haircut for crew cuts next week. And depending on what I use to get there and back for us transfer, that's one that's going to be left to get there and back. And I had to get my finals off on Amazon, but I had to show my aunt the purchase houses to make sure I don't get, reasons for that. But either way. And then, so that's 2 deliveries from eBay, my tablet, my external hard drive, upgrade, plus upgrading, my tablet on tablet and external hard drive upgrade. Damn, long video, keep going on, I guess, indeed. And once I what was it, 25 minutes then? And once I get my vitamins, I had to get my girlfriend. I had to let my phone bill come off after that. And I should have more than enough cover for my food stamp, which is coming up on February 13th. That's the following Friday of the 13th. That's next Friday on February 13th. Right before week 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 after the Super Bowl is over. The postseason games are still going on in the NFL as of today. Championship games are set. So for the AFC and the NFC. So once I get my external hard drive, my tablet, and my vitamins and my haircut, I should have no more than enough to get my groceries after that. They say it's gonna be cold as a mug when I go get my haircut next weekend. This coming Saturday, upcoming. So either way, been one hell of a journey, guys. But like I said, Street Fighter 6 as far as Capcom, it's not for me. As far as the online, but I got exposed just like that, and he's gonna get exposed too. It's not for him either. I don't give a damn if he has all more than trophies than me. As far as the trophies in Capcom, it's still not good with Ryu, like I said. And I told Joe, still not good with King. You're mid at best. Mid. And that's better than me just saying you suck. For Henny, I know Henny though, he sucks. So Capcom Fall Street is not it's just John's game because that's how unique it is. So I mean, I guess I got exposed in 4 and 6 miles online play. So yeah, I got exposed. So it's what it is. Because one of them for mental health issues, and two, there's only so much I can do because I'm limited attention span to pay attention to certain things before it obviously happens. So I mean, so what's it, 30 minutes there, we'll keep the man going, I guess, and so got some shopping to do off of eBay later on next weekend, next Saturday upcoming, and gotta get my external hard drive upgrade, and then use my codec one for my Series S. I'm still gonna have to get another hard drive for that Series S, either way, the storage expansion card, depending on what they're charging for them online, so I'm still gonna need that too. So one of the all space I can song, no, I'll be playing a lot of games on Game Pass Premium and Series S either way. Combat Lord, set tough, Combat Lord, win man, dude. I had to comment on that one, Combat Lord and Dave, but either way. So thanks, man. Appreciate it. Either way, once I get my strong hard drive off of eBay next week and my tab off of eBay next week, both items, but one the external hard drive that's coming from Rancho, California, and the other thing, my on tab from you that's coming from a different location, somewhere in the United States. I forgot the combo just said. Oh, thanks, combo with the subscription. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Either way, yeah, once I get my stuff off of eBay and my vitamins off of Amazon and my toiletries off Instacart from Walgreens. Once I get that too as well. Let me make sure I'm here when I get that toiletries from Walgreens. But either way, and then once I get my haircut from all right, combo. Have a good day. You stay safe, combo. Out there, stay safe out there. Either way, anyways, so once I get my tablet off of eBay and my external hard drive upgrade for Sony off of eBay and then my toiletries off of Instacart and my vitamins off of I had to show my aunt the purchase, but either way, for that in particular, but either way, so that's gonna be an Amazon delivery, eBay delivery for both my items with my tablet and external hard drive upgrade and Instacart. So it's gonna be 2 Instacart purchases because of me getting my toiletries, then me getting my groceries, and I had to let my phone bill come off after that, and then I had one another cover for my food stamps, and then after that. So yeah, it's been one hell of a journey, but like I said, Street Fighter 6 is not for everybody. As far as online, maybe for the hardcore, but not saying hardcore. I am hardcore, just that I got exposed in Ultra Red 1.6, just I got exposed. I kept getting hit when I was time, I wasn't paying attention enough. I had to block it out, so block it enough, so Trevor Sixers going to have to retire from it. Not from unstalling the game standards. Instead, to suspend security and just be done with it. It's not for me. For the I got exposed, and then before I got exposed, and then all my player points are gone. It was exposed. I was exposed. So, you guys in the bed right there. 30-minute video. Wow. And notify me on all my social medias on Instagram, TikTok, and TikTok Lite. And notify me on Facebook. Notify me on all my PSNs. And notify me on Xbox as well. Plus Alpha Hut 4850 Richard 51. You notify me on that too. You notify me on all 5 of my PSNs. Notify me on all 4 of my YouTube channels. Notify me on all my other social medias and everything else. Okay, guys, in the middle right there. This was a great rambling right now, so just wanted to get the video out today. But stay tuned for me roasting Jalen Petro about LeBron. That's coming up later on today. I was trying to make that video yesterday. I was too busy playing yesterday. So stay tuned for that video between me roasting Jalen Petro about LeBron right now. I like to say them niggas right now. Either way. And stay tuned for me roasting Henny, still roasting Henny in the fighting game. He still ain't good. I'm not good in cat call me, bro. I can admit that, but stay tuned for that video as well. But I could make that video after I make that video me roasting Jalen Patrick about LeBron. After that video, then me roasting Henny will continue pretty much because he's still not good with reading. I'm not good in cat call me, bro. So I can admit that at least. And Joe's not good either. He's mid at best. So stay tuned for those 2 videos later on today. Obviously, stay tuned for those videos. Me roasting Jalen Patrick, and me roasting in the game industry, fighting game industry, and then me roasting Jalen Patrick in the sports industry. So stay tuned for those 2 videos. Yeah, this guy. Stay tuned. Stay propagated and stay tuned for those videos. Yeah, this is.